Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sold! Exclamation point. We had a wild one last night. A customer had contacted me yesterday, and he wanted a at a variation listing of these old Minnesota Twins art prints. I've actually shown a couple that I sold in previous videos. Um, he wanted the remainder, so I had 13. I sold 2. He wanted the 11. He said, "Hey man, I'll give you 75 for it." And I said, but he goes, "I want to look at your other stuff tomorrow. Can you just pull it off?" Now I don't do that. I don't hold inventory. However, I've made I made a sale of this guy the week prior. I know I had recognized his name from previous sales, so I wasn't really worried about him not paying. So I just sent a message. I said, "Hey, if you're committed to buying, no matter what, I'll pull it off for you." My only concern was it was a variation listing, and I made 2 sales, so that listing now went up the rankings in eBay. If I had to relist it, it would be really easy, but I would get the little boost for it being new, but then it would go down until I made that first sale. But I wasn't real worried. I mean, this guy was obviously going to pay for it. So I didn't really know what else he was looking at. I figured he might get a book or two. And I just told him, I said, "Hey, if you buy more flats, magazine programs, photos, said I won't charge you any more shipping, unlimited." And so last night I stayed up, and I get 3 offers, and they're good. I accept them. I get a couple more. I get a few more. Uh, all said and done, 38 items, $495 sale. I was giving them very good prices, but at the same time, by lotting all those items together, my shipping costs just crashed. I ended up not even charging him shipping. Now he had bought. The other thing about this sale is he bought 38 items. 37 were either photos, art prints. He bought more phantom tickets. And the rest were programs and yearbooks. I'm not going to show you a single item that I sold because it's all wrapped up, all ready to go. It would have took forever to show them all anyway. Then individually they weren't amazing. The banner was really cool. The 2014 All-Star Game banner, double-sided, so it had the batter on one side and a picture on the other side. I gave him a good deal on that, 150. I think that one was hanging in Target Field too, so that was a real good price. But the rest of the stuff, I was giving them a good deal, but we were getting a good deal too because my clients can get that stuff all the time. I have, sometimes I have 2, 3, 4 copies of that item. So when he's going $5, no additional shipping, fine with me. And I'm just going to get more in eventually. And these are items that are low sell-through rate. So what ended up happening was I had 3 clients. They got sales. I got the commission, and the customer got a good deal. Win, 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 win. 5 wins on that deal. So that was a really great sale. What's really cool is I was able to split up the books. So I put the prints, the tickets, and all the yearbooks in one package. That was £8 and cost $18.09 to ship. Now there's probably 20 books in there. Even if they were all first class, if I sold those one at a time, that's $60 minimum, probably closer to 80, probably 80, to ship. So I saved $60 in shipping just on that first 20 books or so. On the next package, I took all the yearbooks and the one media guide he bought. Well, those can be sent media mail. $7.25 for £9. Again, with things that I can send media mail, if I'm sending one and it's first class, I'm still going to send it first class. So that might be, what, 15 bucks? So that might be another $60 in shipping that I would have paid out and sold, if I would have sold one at a time, plus shipping one book 38 times versus wrapping 2 packages together. And yeah, those packages take a little longer than a single book, but not as long as a 38 single book. So I ended up waiving any shipping charge. I mean, if you buy that much stuff from me, I'm not gonna squeeze a nickel out of you and go, oh, you gotta give me the $5 shipping we agreed on. So I waived shipping, and I waived shipping on the banner too. He bought enough. He's obviously a very good customer. He's a big Minnesota Twins fan. So I'm happy to do that. And then I got this really cool Jack Morris insert card numbered to 25, where he's in his Minnesota Twins uniform, and it's a World Series tribute card. So I put that in his package as his free card. Something I like to do with my sales. I like to put a baseball card in with my sales. So that was a lot of fun. Outside of that $4.95 sale, we did another $188, and we'll go through it real quick. I don't think I have a lot to talk about on the stuff that sold after that, but let's see what happens. First up, we sold a lot of these 3 Michael Jordan posters from Wheaties boxes. Now, what's cool about these posters are there's 3 different variations. Now, these Jordan posters came... let me change. The Jordan posters came out... No, I don't like that. I like this way better. The Jordan posters came out multiple years. There's one with 3 different posters. Well, this year, it was in '89. It was 3 sections of one massive poster. So each different poster creates this big, what is it, 2x1 maybe? Each section. So it's it might be a 2x1.5. So it's a 2x4.5 poster. So I was real excited to get these. I went to go look them up. $14 shipped for the pack. I thought they would be closer to 25, but again, these were in cereal boxes. Michael Jordan was popular in 1989. Nobody threw them away. Everybody's got them tucked away. A lot of sellers are selling one section for maybe $5. Probably not worth even listing that. I just can't, if you can get the set for 10 or 15, why are you finding 3 different sellers with 3 different parts? I don't know what I would do with it at that point. Now, what's cool about this is if you don't have all 3, then half of it turns into these 3 posters. So one of these still is its own poster by itself, but half the size. So I see why people still buy it, but at $5 shipped, I mean, what are we trying to accomplish here? Next up, 2 wrestlings in a row. So now I have a Minnesota Gophers National Championship hat. I think that's my last wrestling item I have in stock. So I'm really hoping that sells later today. That one's priced up a little bit. $35 for this. This is a high school in Minnesota. It's a high school that's a little bit of a wealthier area. That's not really why I bought it. I bought it more because it was a bigger school. I bought it because the design was really good. I bought it because the Lee Sport cross stitch, is that what it's called? No, cross grain. So this cross grain for Lee Sport is it's not exactly the same, and it's not quite as good, but it's Lee's answer to Champion Reverse Weave and the Cotton Exchange. The Cotton Exchange has a reverse weave type of sweatshirt. It actually has the rib size as well, so it's a very high quality sweatshirt. And not only that, I can't believe I almost forgot to talk about this. I mean, how can I not pick that up? So there's an alumni from Apple Valley. You know, apparently Apple Valley is dominant, but it has all their championships on the sleeve. I mean, this is just cool. Last one was 1997, so this sweatshirt's a good 25 years old, 20 years old. Ha, I'm not that old. Although 25 is closer than 20. So yeah, that was a real good buy. $35. I think I paid maybe $5 for it. But that had everything going for it. It was wrestling. It was vintage. It was in great condition. It was a high quality sweatshirt. That's an easy pick. Next up, I sold 2 hoodies to a customer. First, both of them Gophers basketball. He picked 2 really nice ones. This is all sewn, patch grip. You got Goldie. Whoops. You got Goldie on the side. You know, driving the lane. I actually like this where you can see the stitch. And then we got another one, which again, all sewn patch. I like this patch right here. That's really cool. Gophers basketball playing real well. And so I'm going to sell more Gophers basketball stuff. I have in stock a couple Minnesota Gophers basketball t-shirts that I've been holding on to for over a year at least. They're nice. They're really, really, really nice. And as the Gophers do better, I expect those to sell. I have them priced up a little bit because they're just really great graphics, and I hope they sell so I can show it on the video. But I expect at least one of those to sell this season if they keep playing well. All right, last up, we got 2 the Smoky Collection sales. The first one is the Dante Powell Flair Excel minor league card. I think that's a nice card. I don't know who the guy is, but it's a great insert card for Flair Excel. And then the last one was a 15-card lot to a buyer from Texas. So he was buying Astros and Rangers. The first up, which isn't the best card, but I wanted to show it off because he has a really nice signature. Kenny Rogers, that's a beautiful signature. He has a really nice signature. Now, I'm not a Kenny Rogers fan, but I'm a fan of really nice signatures. So, Joey Gallo, an upcoming prospect. This is great. MVP. Juan Gonzalez, 97 Flair. And I talked earlier about a lot that I sold. 97 Flair is a really nice set to get autographs on because there's no gloss on the card. Mike Lamb, Chris Burke, Derek Fisher, prospect for the Orioles. Eric Burnett, John Mitzvah. Here we go. Craig Biggio. Rookie card, score rookie. Dwayne Henry, Mike Gallo, Jose Lima, Francis Martez. I don't know if he got called up yet. Everett Elliott and Julio Lugo. So you got some real great players in there. I loved Juan Gonzalez growing up. You know, I think he's a Hall of Famer. Tim Raines is a Hall of Famer. Juan Gonzalez is a Hall of Famer, in my opinion. That's what I got. Hopefully I have a big sale tonight that I can actually show on camera tomorrow. But I had to make sure that was all packed up and ready to go so it can go out tonight. I didn't need to be racing against the clock to get to the post office. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.